It's the Kelly and Amanda show.
Hey.
Welcome to our team meeting. We're super excited to have Amanda talking and my daughter calling me.
Of course.
Of course. To have Amanda speaking to us tonight, you guys, last week when those limited edition mint nails went out, she was like, I just sent out a newsletter, and she was telling me about the orders she got from her newsletter. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get on that bandwagon. So usually I selfishly ask speakers to speak so that I can learn from them, and then all of you can too. So I was like, all right, girl, you need to spill all the things about customer newsletters and how you can get sales from that, because that's something I need to start doing and I've wanted to do, but I just haven't. So I'm hoping you will inspire all of us to get going on that.
Yes.
So take it away, girlfriend.
Okay. Right when I joined and Stacy was my roommate, she introduced me to Mad Mimi. And that's the program I actually use, but there are tons of different programs out there. They're free programs. There's programs you can pay per month, per email. And, but I am a Mad Mimi person. My team knows I share with them my Mad Mimis all the time. That's how I do my team newsletters and everything. But you don't have to use a paid program to make it successful. But a little bit of every email I send my customers, I make 5 times the amount I pay for the monthly rate for just one email. So for me, the return is much worth the investment of the program I use. But a lot of my team members didn't even realize you can go in your back office and you can pull a customer report for every customer that's ever ordered from you. And a lot of my stylists were previous customers, so they actually still get my newsletter I send my customers. And it's great because they get to see exactly what I'm sending, when I'm sending. And they know me enough to know, like, don't order underneath my link, girl. Use your own link and order. But it's a great example for them to see. It happened. It's a great example for them to see exactly what I'm doing in my day-to-day business. So after this call, I'm going to post a couple of images and links to things for give examples of what I'm doing. But the best thing is that teaching my team was we can actually pull up that report for customers, and then you copy the email column and just literally put that into the program for the emails. So it literally takes 3 seconds to import it and copy and paste into the program. But why I really like the program is because in direct sales, we do have direct sales laws or whatever it's called. And technically, you're not supposed to be emailing people or spamming them with information unless they've agreed to that type of thing or something like that. This program actually, when you import addresses, ask you, are these customers? Are these teammates? Are these friends? Same organization? And you click exactly who they are. Like when it's my team email, I'll say we're members of an organization. When it's a customer, I'll put they bought a product from me. That way I'm following the rules and the guidelines. But another thing about it is if someone clicks it as they don't want to receive my emails from this program, the program saves it to where I never email them again. I can even delete all my emails and it's still saved under my login as an email that does not want my emails. And that's huge because I'm not frustrating people who don't want my emails. So there's an option for them to opt out. Opt out is the better word.
Yeah. Hey, and I use Mad Mimi too, and I've been using it for years. It is magical. I love it because it's so simple to use.
Yes, and it's literally the hey Cal.
Hey.
And it literally saves everything. I only do the basic package, which is $12, but I do have to do a little bit of behind the scenes work and go through my emails and delete them once I hit the close to 1,000 email mark. So a lot of times too with team emails, I'll have to send them in different. I have to delete some and then send it. It's a little trickier, but I'm not quite ready to pay the next level it's a big jump from $12, I think, to $50.
Yeah, they do upgrade as your audience grows.
Yes, for sure. But I'm not quite ready. I do it more like the delete method and then send.
I like that.
But what I use my emails for my customers is the key thing is I use it for pre-orders, new releases, bulk orders, mystery hostess, my hostess emails explaining what their party is going to entail, and then an email my hostess can send a link in a text on the phone to their friends for their party that has all the information organized in a little link that looks so professional. And with that, I attach either my shopping link or my Google Forms. And I finally took 3 months, but trained Kelly. I took after Kelly and finally learned Google Docs, and my whole team laughs because I have a Google problem. But all my Google Docs are linked now to all of my emails / newsletters, whatever you want to call them. But why I also pick a service is emails we have found. If I send my personal email or my nail email, they're getting marked as spam or going to junk. And this, with programs, it is for some reason a better reaction to your customers seeing it. And it also tells you who's opened it, who's clicked the link, who's is bounced, so many things, and you can actually learn where things are happening. And why I do in emails? Because my VIP group is relatively small for how long I've been in this business. And my customer base from online orders is much larger than my VIP page, probably double. And with Facebook being so strange lately with their weird algorithms and changing and hating on us for groups and hating the word shop or the word link and killing our business online, the emails go to most of my VIPs because they've been a customer, and then everyone who's ordered who has not opted out of my email system. So I'm reaching 600 people opposed to 350, which is for me a big jump. And a lot of the orders come in that I would not even know how to find them on social media. But with that, I've been saying with that quite often today. But but with that, but what also is I format it and I send it, I go to bed or go pick up the kids or go shopping, and I get 3 or 4 orders. And in every newsletter, it says, don't forget, buy 3, get the 4th free, shop here. And that's not a random shopping link. It doesn't go to some weird blog site. It's not a random cart. It goes directly to my Color Street website. And that's something big to remember is we cannot have a little shopping cart that's not leading them straight to Color Street when things are done like that. And so I literally the other day, I was talking to Kelly, and I was like, oh, 2 more buy 3 get 1s. Oh, 2 more buy 3 get 1s. And I think on the mint one, I ended up having 6 orders from my email that I sent. And
that's incredible.
About to say with that again. And what I do too is I have been doing it for about a year. And so now when there's a pre-launch, as in like the mint set, like random, we had no idea it was coming. I got the email from corporate. I literally copy and paste most of what they say in it. I add the photo and then I send it. But the key is I copied or cloned the previous pre-launch of another strip that we had. I even think it was like, I don't even remember what strip it was, but I cloned it and just edited the words, added the new contacts, and sent it. It took me 5 or 10 minutes, period. And YouTube has lots of great tutorials on all these different email servers. Like I know Chipmonkey or
MailChimp. I used to use MailChimp, and I went back to Mad Mimi because I think it's way more user friendly.
Yeah, right. I tried MailChimp many moons ago, and I couldn't figure it out. I mean, granted, I had to watch like 10 YouTube videos to figure out anything. But once you get the hang of it, it literally is so easy, and where I am sending out things instantly to customers who are not in my VIP page. I also send pre-orders. So I make up a Google Doc form and it says, here are the pre-orders. I put the pictures of the sets and they go in, they click, instead of shop now, they say fill out the form. They click the button, fill out my Google form, and it's all in one space where they don't have to leave that one email to get to the next stop. So Any questions on that so far?
Somebody just commented, said, Mimi can easily be made pretty too, which is another huge thing I loved about it. Is I felt like it was very visual, very user friendly, and you can make it look super pretty. And a man always look pretty.
Well, I'm like, I take after you to where I want my brand. I want the black and white. I want the leopard. I want the gold. I want my brand on every single email. And on the Google Forms, I'll like jazz up with like the color of the set. But like my emails, I want it to look professional to where when I do my signature at the end, I have my headshot with my name and my title at the end of every single one, because I think it's also good for your customers to know, hey, I'm a team leader and this is my business, and you take it seriously and confident in it, and it just changes everything. And then with the hostesses, I have a email that's generic to any host that I send them that's going to talk about the week of the party, and I don't even have to recreate it. I just add an email and hit send. So it's simple once you get it set up, because you can reproduce it over and over and over again.
Like she was saying, you can literally click clone and it will make a duplicate copy of that newsletter. And then you can go in and just edit the wording or like switch out the picture. It's very, very easy.
Yes.
Someone is asking, is Mad Mimi free? And I can't remember if it is when you first.
I think you may get a month or so free, but then I know I paid $12.99 or $12 something. And I did call them this summer because I wanted them to do a training on Mad Mimi for my team. Like, oh, we don't do that. I was like, well, do you have a discount code? And they're like, nope, sorry. I was like, I was like, never mind. So I tried, but to be honest, I have a lot of luck, or not luck. I have a lot of response from the email, and just a couple buy 3 get 1 free orders from that email is going to pay that $12 in a heartbeat. And you need to keep also that the payment form, the receipt for your taxes, because that's also business expense for communication and marketing.
Another thing about this that I feel like is the reason I really want to do it is because I sometimes get random orders from maybe Instagram or other places where it's not for my VIP group. And so I want to stay connected to those people. And so I love that you can download the spreadsheet from the back office and then continue staying connected with them, even if they don't ever join your VIP group.
Or they don't even know, like, and because I don't think I've never been a customer where I'm getting customer emails from Color Street, but does Color Street send out customer emails? Like, do our customers get, oh, meant to be sets here? I mean, did they send that to the customer field at all?
I don't.
If they're not Facebook friends with me or in my VIP group, they would have no idea unless they were just doing their shopping. And a lot of time people are like, oh, yes, I need more nails. Even if they don't even want the mint set, they're like, yes, I need more nails.
Yeah.
But another thing is I only send 2 emails a month, max 3. Like this month or last month, I sent 3, but that's because Color Street decided to give us the amazing mint set in that. I already planned my 2 emails. So I'm like, oh, sorry, but you need to see this.
But yeah,
I send 2 emails a month because I don't want them to be overwhelmed and spammed by this. Like I get, like today, I don't know what it is in the direct sales world, but I got like 6 emails from 6 different people in different businesses about something. But those 6 people send me a newsletter probably once a week, if not twice a week. And it personally drives me insane. And so that's why I limit it to 1 or 2 a month, because I don't want to be that annoying email where they do unsubscribe and they do say, no thanks.
Yeah.
I found it this summer. I did a mystery event, but I did it in email only, not in my VIP page. And I explained in the email exactly what it was, how they can get entered to win, all these things. And it was my most successful mystery event. And all it was 1 email. And I followed up with the winners via the entire list again and announcing the winners. And it was a mystery event that all I did was talk about what it was and send the shopping link. And then they ordered. I mean, it was literally that simple. And now I'm thinking it could be more effective doing things like parties like that or mystery events in an email form instead of the VIP page, because the VIPs are going to get it anyways. But this way, you're getting to a bigger audience.
Yes. And someone commented and said, I have people who aren't on Facebook, so this is a great way to stay in contact, which I agree with. And then she also, with Facebook changing their algorithms, I don't want to depend on them, which is true. I don't think you should ever put all your eggs in one social media basket. So I do think it's great to like stay in touch with your customers through a newsletter list again.
And our back office literally leaves everyone who's ever ordered from you ever there. And I'm too lazy to go edit out my stylist. I just leave them on there. So those girls either love or they hate it, but they get everything I send to my customers. And I just tell them it's a training tool, and I hope they like that. But it's a way to, though, like for last month, my VIP page was dead. Like no one was shopping, no one was commenting, no one was doing anything. And then I send out an email, and it's kind of like resets the clock. And in another thing in the email, include your VIP page with the link. And what's cool, meaning you can write your thing, and then I literally link the words Nails with Amanda VIP, link the words to your Facebook group. So they click on Nails with Amanda VIP, and it takes them to that page, and then they can directly ask to join. Also, invite them to your considering page, all on this email. Never leave off VIP and considering page, kind of with like your signature. It's kind of, because if they don't know, how are they going to know to join that? And I'm sure most of my friends have unfollowed me on Facebook and like, she's too much, which is fine. But sometimes
too much, never.
just a little. But at the same time, they need to know, like, who ordered before, they may have unfollowed me and stopped paying attention, but I need nails. And if we're not going to share the opportunity of the VIP group or the considering page or even the business, if we don't include that in the information, how are they going to know? And this is such an easy way to link things. You can even say, thought about joining the business, join here, and hyperlink your join page. And you never know. Like I have a teammate, Lisa, who the other night was going to bed, and she got one of her VIPs joined her team, and she had no idea she was interested. And this girl's already doing amazing. And Lisa's like, that was exactly what I needed to jumpstart the year with this. And that is, you have no idea who's watching. We also have to give them the opportunity to join.
Yes. And you can add, well, two things about what you just said. One is that once you create a template, again, you can clone it, and you'll always have those links of like, join my VIP group, join my opportunity group. And then you can also add social media links at the bottom. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Facebook.
And it's so easy. If you take the 10, 15 minutes to set up the one template, it's just so easy.
Yes.
So easy.
Somebody asked, do you have a set day to send your emails? Like, do you do every other Friday or something?
I wish. I mean, that's a goal. It's kind of, also I feel like Color Street surprises us a lot too. I know for what bundle was it? The Christmas bundle. I was wanting to, that's when I did the mystery bundle sets, to where they could buy one customer could buy one of the sets at a mystery. They don't know, but it was a way for me to earn the money for the mystery bundle or the Christmas bundle, because I didn't have the funds at that time to buy it. So I sent out that email. So sometimes I don't know. I mean, they may just drop a random gorgeous mint glitter set on us. Like, we have no idea. So a lot of them are not. But like, I am scheduled for next week. I'm sending out a mystery event while I'm on the cruise, and it's going to be cruise theme. But it's only through email, to where, we won't have Wi-Fi to be checking in or doing posts. And it's going to be an email about a mystery event. And, one person who orders could be entered to win, a present I got in Cozumel, whatever, wherever we're going. I don't even know where we're going. I'm not getting off the boat. But also there'll be a way to be entered to win something without purchasing, in case there's a law in their state that you can't do certain things, blah, blah, blah. So you kind of have to cover your bases. But I'm going to send, so I had that in my head scheduled to send out next week when I get on the plane to fly down.
Yes. I'm so glad you mentioned that, because you can schedule out newsletters. So
Right.
so that's brilliant. If any of you guys go on vacation, or those of us that earn the cruise, you can still work your business even when you're traveling or whatever.
Like, yes, and like literally I go to bed and I have orders, or I send off the email and I go pick up the kids, like, oh, just sold 8 sets. You know, and I was like, it's that it literally, if you are consistent with it and don't overwhelm them, and if you make it your own, don't use corporate. I mean, you can use some corporate picks, but I also, when I get emails from other companies who are other consultants, and it's just the exact picture from their corporate, and it's not them. Like, I try to at least put in like one of my nail fees or my image that says the prices, or I mean, of course I'll have the image from corporate and the blurb from corporate, but also try to make it sound like me. I'll throw in some y'alls, throw in some misspellings. You know, I have to make it a little bit Amanda, or they'll know something's up.
Yes, I love that you mentioned that. You got to stick with your branding, do some of your own nail fees, or just, nail fees of your teammates or what, but something that looks more real than like just the stock photos that corporate gives us.
Because, I mean, and the photos are great, but at the same time, I respond better. Like, I think I would shop more of this. I have one thing in my mind where they just have like the website's towels folded, and I'm like, at least like throw the towels in the air and make a fun picture. You know, like that's what attracts me. And I don't know if that attracts my customers, but I try to do what would attract me to want to continue reading email. If it looks like it came from Color Street, I'm like, eh. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great emails from Color Street, but I want it coming from me.
Yes.
And not that I just copied and sent from corporate.
Right. They want it to feel like, because your customers are buying from you because they like, know, and trust you. Like that is something I'm really trying to train our team on, is that they will, if they like, know, and trust you, they'll buy anything from you. And so, it's really about you and your branding. And so yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned like
my customers, like I laugh because my team does too, but my customers have started sending me, like, they'll see black and white stripes and they'll mail me a cup, or they'll see leopard and they know I'm black and white stripes with gold and leopard. Like, that's just what I mean, I've been that my whole life. But like, even my customers know and see things like, oh, and then I'm like, I send you presents. You don't send me presents. If you get in their head to where they see something, they see, like, I see like pink and white and black, and I think of Kelly. Like, without a doubt, I see things all the time that are like, I have some face masks for you that are in your Team Nailed It colors, because that's you want that in their head to where they see something like, oh, Amanda, Color Street, I need nails.
Right. Yes. Amen to that. And I do every time I see leopard.
I mean, and you have to own your brand. Like, and if you don't love your brand, it's a whole nother topic. But I think it's okay to change your brand to who you are.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother.
Yeah. Somebody said, if you're communicating with customers, team, stylist, prospects, she said, I send an email to those who request a sample and who mark they are interested in the business opportunity. So she sends them, if someone says they're interested in the business opportunity, she sends them an email including a link to her opportunity group.
That's brilliant, because you can also then make a template of that and just.
Yes. And then just like send it as it comes, super easy.
She's probably recruited 1,800 people today, whoever that was. I can't see comments, but I'm saying that's probably my problem. But that's such a great, and then you can also do the follow-up too, because you can see who you've sent it to. He's like, oh, it's been 2 months. Do you have any questions? Like, you can follow up.
Well,
that's great.
I think it's genius to add the people who've requested samples to your customer list.
Boom. Why don't
together?
Why? Because now my samples are. I stopped using my other paid program, and I'm using only Google Forms for samples now. You'd be so proud of me, Kelly. I've come so far. But what I love with the Google Form is you can send it to the spreadsheet, and then I always set email as mandatory in the first thing they have to enter, because then you can get that email column again, copy and paste it, and then you can even send just the sample request people an email. That's so smart.
So many.
Whoever that was, you got a gold star.
Yep. Somebody said, would you they're saying, would you mind sharing just one of your newsletters?
Oh yes, I have. I
We can post that in our team group.
No, I'm going to. I typed up notes for this.
Okay.
I have some friends who want to see it typed out. It's not verbatim, but it has. I put example of things. I have a mock hostess email, a mock hostess text friend email, meaning what my hostess sends her friends, a mock pre-order email, a mock new release email, and a mock event email, all linked to mocks, as in like they're cloned. And some of them probably do have my shopping link, and Kelly would probably prefer you not use me. I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't mind, and I wouldn't mind, but use your own shopping link. Make sure you do your own shopping link, because all the pictures in Mad Mimi too are hyperlinked somewhere. As in, I hyperlinked every image that they click on them will take them straight to my webpage, my Color Street webpage. So make sure when you are doing them that they're hyperlinked to your information. And if like, oh, I do want to order that mint, that's a great email. Make sure you order under yourself and not me.
Yeah.
It happens, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But I have all this. I have all those in a Google form, a Google Doc with hyperlinks to mocks of all of those already. So after this, I will just post that link on the Team Nailed It. Once again, it's me, so there'll be some misspellings and bad grammar on my typed up notes, but just look past it.
We like that.
The hyperlinks are good.
Everyone's freaking out. They said, such a great idea. I never thought about this. Another girl said, absolutely adding this to my business. I love this. Somebody said, do you offer a monthly special?
I do not, and that's a great idea. I'm trying just to get through each month sometimes. And I feel like if I set myself up saying I have a monthly special or a subscription box, and at this moment in my life and my business, that's one more thing to my plate that I'm not ready to take on. I may start that this summer when life calms down a little bit. But I have teammates who do the subscription boxes, a teammate to do birthday clubs, but those are things you could also set as a template to send out. I just personally am not ready to add more.
Not there yet. I mean, you're sending out newsletters. I'm not even there yet. Oh, I do send out team newsletters.
You do team newsletters way better than I do.
And I do use Mad Mimi, so.
And then here at the end of my notes, it says, here's an example of what happened when I sent an email. I posted on my team page. And of course, it did the Rachel emojis before each thing, but it says, who emails their customers? This was to my team page. Who emails their customers? I use Mad Mimi and so as I said, use Mad Mimi, send no more than 2 emails. Tonight, so the affinity set. Tonight I sent an pre-order form to my customers. I've had 4 pre-orders extra from my I sent pre-order form to my VIPs, then I sent an email, and I had 4 extra orders on top of that for pre-order.